Hey, how's it going everyone? What is up and welcome back to the channel and another MK11 discussion video. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also turn on notifications. Also like the video, it helps out the channel more than you could ever know. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below too. Let me know what you want me to talk about, whether it could be topics, characters that could be coming, etc. I love doing suggested videos. And also don't forget about the giveaway we have going on here, more at the end of the video about that. But let's go ahead and jump into this. So today we're going to be talking about smoke. There have been a couple of leaks that have come out over the past week talking about smoke. Pretty much every single one has smoke in it. And some of the most believable ones that we've covered over the past couple of days actually mention smoke in a big way. And there's actually been a leak out for the past couple of weeks to month talking about a secret fight that's going to be in MK11, mainly in the Krypt expansion. Now, since the leak came out for the Krypt expansion, the secret fights make a lot more sense, but apparently Smoke will be the secret fight in the Krypt, and you will trigger that secret fight, and Smoke will have a fight with you, I guess. It'd be like the old times with the Ermac and Reptile and Tremor and characters like that. So the leak we talked about yesterday or the day before, it talked about Smoke coming back in the Krypt expansion in the trees part, the Living Trees expansion that's going to be coming to the Krypt. Now the main thing about this leak was Smoke is going to have a complete redesign. He's going to be half cyberized, half human, going to look completely different than he's ever looked before. And I think that's very, very interesting and cool. Now, it's also saying that he's going to be an NPC, he's going to have dialogue, he's going to have lines and everything else, a complete redesign and everything else. And that makes me think of Shang Tsung, how he was a part of the Krypt. You know, you could talk, well, you couldn't talk to him, but, you know, you had the intro scene with him. He was a full character model with full dialogue and everything else. And that's not anything new to see from an NRS game, to have characters that have full movesets, full dialogue, full character animation, and them still not show up in the game. But with the secret fight leak, when it comes to, with the secret fight leak combined with the Smoke leak for the Krypt expansion, I think it's starting to make a lot of sense to have Smoke as the secret fight. And I couldn't imagine that they're going to add a character into the Krypt expansion, build up with a complete new redesign for that character, and then not have them come to Kombat Pack 2. So the thing is, there have been a lot of Kombat Pack 2 leaks over the past week or two that also talk about Smoke. Almost every single one, whether they're real or fake, mentions Smoke in them. So I think that's very interesting. The fact that we've had a leak that's been out for a while talking about a secret fight that you will encounter somewhere in the game, I don't think it ever said specifically where. And then the leak comes out about the Krypt expansion and Injustice 3 and everything else, talking about how Smoke will be a NPC and have a complete redesign in the Krypt. I think that's very, very convenient timing and very, very convenient details that have been added. Obviously, a lot of people want Smoke back in the game. Smoke hasn't been in MK since MK9. I don't really count Triborg, even though Smoke had a variation in Triborg and it had his moveset and everything else, and it was really cool. I still don't count that. With him having a complete redesign and everything else, and having voice lines and possibly a secret fight, I think that would make sense to be able to bring him back into MK11 and Kombat Pack 2. There have been multiple other characters that we're going to talk about over the next week that have been leaked. Of course, not all of them are true. You should never believe a leak unless it's coming from a very trusted source. But when you have other trusted sources saying that these leaks look real, I don't tend to believe them, but I tend to trust the trusted person when it comes to it. And a lot of people are choosing to trust this leak that has Smoke in it. A couple of the leaks that have Smoke in it. Probably one of the most believable leaks that came out was the one with Smoke in it, because it talked about the Krypt expansion, the skin packs and everything else. And of course, some of these leaks are actually going to be confirmed or deconfirmed in the next few days, probably on Tuesday when the next skin pack gets released or teased or whatever. Because some of the leaks have the names for the skin packs. And of course, we'll be covering that, and we'll be talking about whether the leaks were right or not. But I see this leak having some grounds to it when it comes to Smoke. The redesign for Smoke is something that we've wanted for a while. I wouldn't say we wanted a redesign. A lot of people liked Smoke in MK9, the way his character looked, whether it was the long-haired Smoke or whether it was the ninja. I didn't care much for the long-haired Smoke. But to have a half-cyberized, half-human Smoke, that really takes it back to the dilemma of how the timeline is, the time merger. In the original timeline, Smoke was cyberized. In the new timeline, Sub-Zero took Smoke's spot and he was cyberized. So it kind of really plays it in together like that, to where Smoke, he's like stuck between two timelines. And it makes a lot of sense for the game to have that kind of redesign. So that's what I've been thinking. That's where I've been piecing stuff together. Along with the Krypt expansion, we've been hearing for a while that there's going to be single player expansion in a big way. When it came to the Krypt with the living trees section, we're going to have a bunch of new stuff when it comes to that. It's really exciting. But the main thing about it was smoke. And I'm really thinking that some of these leaks are starting to be plausible. I think a redesign for Smoke and having him in Combat Pack 2 from the secret fight, it really is a callback to MK1, 2, 3, and 4, to having the secret fights, having characters introduced or reintroduced in that aspect. And for a classic character like Smoke, I think the best way to bring him back would be a secret fight that leads to him being in Combat Pack 2. But that's just my personal opinion. I think that would be cool as hell. I'd love to see Smoke in this game. Love to see his different variations, all his gear, and the different skins he would have, and how good he would be, and his different dialogues with the different characters. I think that would be really cool to have Smoke back in the game, and it's looking plausible at this point. I'm not trying to get anyone's hopes up. I'm not confirming any leaks. I'm not saying I believe any of the leaks, but some of these leaks do look plausible with all the data mine stuff that we have had. That's what a lot of the trusted sources are going on. They're going on these data mines that are showing up in these leaks. Like, the leaks are confirming, like, not confirming, but the data mines are kind of confirming some of the shit that's in the leaks. So it's very interesting. I'm excited to see Smoke back if this is true, if he's coming back. Let me know whether you're excited to see Smoke back or whether you want Smoke back in the comments below. Let me know what you think about a redesign for Smoke and how cool you think he'll be in MK11. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. We're going to talk about the giveaway real quick. The giveaway we have going on right now is an Aftermath giveaway, Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. If you want to know how to enter the giveaway, click on the link in the description to the video for the giveaway, and it will tell you everything about how to enter there. But again, let me know what you guys think about Smoke in the comments below, about the redesign and the leaks, whether you believe them or not. My name is Tooten, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.